Hey everybody, welcome to the second campfire video, the second video in the series. I'm just getting set up here because this is a live stream, so if you're watching this later, I hope you comment with any questions you have. Hey everybody, welcome to the second campfire video, the second video in the series. Awesome, it looks like everything's working, so what we're going to be doing today is going over the scope of the project a little bit and perhaps coding a little bit. So wow, that's loud. Yeah, tell me too if the sound is not good. I'm still sort of. We're going to be going over the scope of the project a little bit, so perhaps coding a little bit. Turn up the the volume a little bit. Let's see. Wow, that's loud. Yeah, tell me too if the sound is not good. I'm still sort of. We're going to be going over the scope of the project a little bit, so perhaps coding a little bit. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. Wow, that's loud. Yeah. Let's see. Wow, that's loud. All right. Yeah, I think this sound is good, but tell me if it's a problem. Not good. I will put that in chat and then we'll get going here. This is a completely new setup a little bit, so perhaps coding a little bit. Getting going a little later here today because I was just messing around with OBS because it's new to me. So I'll probably go over the scope of the project maybe when someone gets here. For now, I think I'm going to maybe get started doing some stuff. Just want to get familiar with this project that I did a year ago now. Wow, that's weird to talk about. So let's see if this works first of all. Okay, I'm in a VMV. Just kind of, does that work? That does not work. Okay. So, I'm just going to try and get this website going here. And we will go to, so all this stuff I have not seen in a long time. And so I have a few different versions of this project. We may be going over it because for stupid reasons I had to build it twice. I've built it several sort of different times, I guess. And it's not near complete, but it is sort of a bare bones structure of the thing I'm trying to build. So I don't actually remember what I went over in the first video. So we may be covering some of that stuff again, but we'll see. We'll see who gets here. We'll see what I talk about. I just kind of want to get up and running. So let's just see if we can get a server going, and we'll go. Man, how do I? All right, yeah. Python manage.py run server. Let's see if that works. Okay, we don't have Python. Is that real? Python manage.py run server. Let's see Python 3. All right, seems like we have an error. All right. All right, so now I have a question that I'm trying to figure out, which is like, which version of Django did I build this in? Because if it wants me, apparently I don't have, maybe I'm in the wrong virtual environment. Let's see if there's another one. Okay, it looks like there's a VMV over there. Let's deactivate this one. And then we'll go... I guess I built this in Django 4. That kind of sounds right to me. This is like all memory from a year ago, but let's see if we can activate this one. Well, that's not the command. There we go. All right, that's activated. Now let's go Python 3 and let's go Django dot version. Is that the command that works? Django dot version. Let's see how to do this real quick. How to see the Django version I'm using. I think this is something like this. You can do it in a Python interpreter. Let's see if that works. I don't know if I use that a lot, but we can do Python m Django version. I don't know, like I forget what the deal is with Python 3. No module named Django. All right, so this one doesn't have a Django either. That's very odd. I feel like one of them would have it unless I uninstalled it. Pip show Django. I don't have pip either. So I have 2 virtual environments and no Django. What's in that? This is the problem when you have like too many projects. Like this was a mess. Like this is my first time I was burning through tutorials, and like when you're learning, you kind of don't know how to organize. So I don't know if I want to spend the whole time. I'm trying to decide how I want to approach this. I think I might copy the whole project. Honestly, I might start tracking it in Git. Let's do that. Let's create a Git since that's a thing now. I don't think I know how to do that when I first started doing this. All right, I'm just deciding where this is like written on Apple. Let's track the whole thing. All right, so Git init, that's gonna make a Git project. And oof, I already don't like this. How do we change this? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, we're gonna change it to, that's all the code right there. This is trash. This is gonna move. We're gonna move this. I don't know what that actually does to Git. I wonder if it's just like, oh, I can't find it. I don't like this in on the desktop is what I'm complaining about. It's just a vibe thing. So, all right, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna move and documents. Is that gonna work? No, we're on desktop. Can I do that? Why can't I do that? No, I'm gonna move it back a directory. And then I'm gonna move. It's so weird streaming this. This is like my first coding video kind of ever. Well, maybe not my first, but like I haven't done this a lot. All right, so move to documents. All right, and now we're gonna go to documents and we are going to go to this directory. And now we're gonna do Git init. And I don't actually know if that's gonna do reinitialize an existing Git repository. Who knows if that messes things up, but we're recording. So if it's a way to go back and track. All right, so the repository is initialized. I think I'm gonna add everything, which feels messy, but I guess I don't know. Yeah, I'm just sort of we're blazing forward here. The whole point of recording is it makes it easy to go back and stuff. So Git add dot. That should add everything. I think that adds everything. Crud. Oh, the fact that this command is taking a long time. You've added another Git repository inside your current repository. Clones of the outer repository will not contain the contents of the embedded repository. Oh, if you meant to add a submodule, that's my mistake. You remove it with index with Git or own cached written. I want to remove it. I want to start over. I think this isn't even going to be complete written on X. Man, how do I remove a Git? How do I do that? Let's do that real quick. It's gonna be too much Git. How to remove Git after I run Git init. You need to delete the Git directory. Oh, duh. Okay. All right, let's go to... The problem is I moved it, so I don't know where it would be if there's two. If this is like embedded now. Sorry, let's do rm/rf.git. That's fine. And then let's do... what am I doing? I'm going to the desktop. And I'm gonna run the same command. Let's do rm/rf.git. Now let's see if I'm gonna get that same thing. So now let's run git init over here. This looks more normal to me. Okay, we'll be happy with this. Okay, great. All right, so we have Git, so that's a thing. Now what are we doing? What was I gonna do? We're going on the written on Apple thing, which is a bit weird, but it's actually where I did most of the work. I think the written on Nix I did after, but I don't actually think I got as like built as robust a website. So let's try. I'm gonna try this. That's a lot of stuff. Old from YouTube. Never good. All right. Not gonna be that. Wow. I'm trying to find which one did I open here? This one looked good. This was okay, this was the ecom one. All right, let's do that. Where's that? Let's see. Written on Apple. Did I have that? How do I close? Does anyone know how to close on Ubuntu? I want to be able to close that with the keyboard. Like close these tabs with the keyboard. I guess this is here. Where was I? Where was I before all this Git business? Campfire written on Apple Django projects. That's where I was, right? Okay. Wow, this is tall. Written on Apple. All right, let's do. This is the most dead my stream has ever been, I think. I don't even know if a wave of people came. For great. This is so silly. Trying to find the same directory. And I guess it's not here. I think I actually put it. Nope, I didn't put it there. Could be an ecom 5. All right, there it is. It's an ecom 5. So I'm trying to decide which virtual environment I want to use now. I'm gonna use the one in this directory. I don't know if it's right. I don't know if it'll work. I feel like I was having a problem with this when I opted out of the project. Not opted out, but all right, let's see. Source. That ding is driving me nuts. What's that? Bins activate. All right, great. We have a virtual environment. We're gonna do Python version, Python 3 version. That's just, I mean, that's the same version of hats. All right, so this one on the computer. Okay. What? There we go. All right. Let's see if we can run this. I don't think this is gonna run. Python 3. Because it's gonna want, it's not gonna, we don't have Django, apparently. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Did you forget to activate a virtual environment? No, I didn't. All right, let's see if this project will run. So here's the problem. This project's old, it's for Django 4, and the most updated version of Django is probably like Django 6 by now. I don't know, Django 5. No, all right, well, I just searched Django 5, that was silly. All right. We're Django 5. I think I'm just going to try and install. Oh, I'm going to end up having to change the project, I think. But I'm going to try and I'm just going to install the latest version of Django. I'm not going to go back to Django 4. It's nice to have updated stuff. This kind of is the beginning of a project. I'm sure it'll break some stuff. I would imagine it would. I should be able to go back and change it if not. Like, I have other copies of this. So you can always go back to some degree. So, how do I want to do this? What's the pip version? How come I can't ever see, like, what, like, why am I so bad at version stuff? I just... Yeah, that should have worked. Okay, so I think, I just realized the reason people aren't here is because I'm not vertical streaming. This isn't going to pop up on people's vertical feeds. That's interesting. All right. Run pip install Django. It's not going to work, of course, because I don't have pip. All right. There's a couple ways to do this. You can ensure pip or whatever. I haven't been doing this, so. How to install pip on Ubuntu? Let's do that. Oh, is it pip 3? That'd be. Hi, Shyam Guranath. Welcome to the stream. What's going on? All right, we'll just run one of these. I feel so thrown off right now by I just saw you typed. Check it in a sec. I feel so thrown off by now because I haven't been using Ubuntu. I'm doing well. Shyam, how are you? What's going on with you? All right. Yeah, UV, I forget why. Uh-oh, sorry. UV. I like UV. I liked it when I tried it. Oh, I couldn't use it because I was on Nix. I guess I could use it now. I like that you said that. Should I even install pip? We're not even gonna install pip. Let's see if we can get away with that. All right, do you need pip to install UV? How does UV work? Oh, that's great. Let's do UV. Let's get some Rust in here. How to install this thing? I'm like, wanna run pip install UV, installing UV. Can I install UV in a Vim? I'm gonna ask so many stupid questions. I'm first of all, I haven't been developing. And second of all, where is standalone installer? I wonder if I have Wget. Let's see. Wget. Looks like I do. Weird. I don't like all that business. Should I just do this? Should I just do this one? I don't know what all these flags are. What is the Q and the 0? We're gonna run it. And it's gonna say no, it's gonna want sudo or not, or it's just gonna work. Let's see if this works. Let's see if you can do this in UV. All right, we have UV. So what am I even doing? Django. UV install Django, right? Because we don't have Django. Why did that not work? Oh, his output looks like a 0 to me. Apparently I don't have UV. I just downloaded it. That's very weird. Do I have to get it with the Snap Store? Is that like... This is messy. This is messy! I'll do this. I'm gonna run that. It doesn't, it's like, security. It'll change things. UV in an app name. Is it like a sandbox? Okay, do I run that with a virtual environment? Like, do I run that within? Like, I have this virtual environment activated already. Do I run it after I've activated the venv? This is what always trips me up. You have to add it in the path. This is making me want to use pip. like UV from everything that I understood is just kind of better, but I kind of just wanted to get going. I'm not like, how do I add it to the path? Why is it, how is it different than pip? Create a new Python project. You have to add in source. The command is already there. What do you mean add it in source? Like what? Like on my computer somewhere? You have the command in shell. I feel like I'm not understanding you. I'm going to just try to, I will run UV init. I'm in a virtual thing, not found. It can be installed with, right. Okay, so this is what you're saying. You're saying you have the command in shell. You have to add in. So how do I add it in source to Ubuntu? On Ubuntu. I'm fairly, like, this is not, I've been using Nix. So, like, this whole workflow is kind of new to me. Pipx, I've used that before. Okay, do I just reinstall with the snap thing, with the classic thing? When you installed, it's that you have to add. Yeah, but where do I add it? To update your path environment so that the UV command is available. Oh, this is what you're saying, I think. Okay. Checks your system. After installing, you need to restart your terminal or run source. Bash RC. I saw the command you wrote. I'm trying to, Did that do it? I didn't run your command yet. I'm skeptical of commands. Home, local, bin, env. Dude, environment variables also are something that I haven't used a lot, and it's like such a big. When you installed UV, look at the last line in the shell. You just have to run. The last line in the shell. Oh, to add, either restart your shell or run. Oh, okay, yeah. Read the thing. Thanks, Shyam. Obviously, I am running a bit slow tonight. I need to read the thing. All right. Okay. All right. Let's just add this. Fish. I've heard about this thing. Why did it do that? No such file or directory. I can just restart the shell, right? Why do I care about this? Right? This is silly. Can I open a new shell thing? Scope of this project. Let's see if that works. Okay. I forgot a what's that called? It's not called a tilde. Here's what we're doing. Should any of this is what I'm mattering. Does the virtual environment matter? Like, I get so lost in virtual environment land. Because it's like, what does UV have access to? All right, we're in this. Let's see. UV. Do I still have to run the command? I restarted the shell. That's why I'm like seeing if I even have to do this. Let's do this. UV init. Okay, great. I have UV. It's working. Wow. Okay. Added dependency to the project. How do I get Django with UV? I feel like I just press UV add. Install Django with UV. Sure, we'll do that. Yep, I was right. All right, UV. Okay, well, so, So does the fact that I had deactivate. I'm in a virtual environment right now. Deactivate. So did the fact that the fact that I was in a virtual environment, did that mess things up? How to remove after running a UV project after running UV init. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm doing this right. Like, what did UV init create? That's what's confusing to me. I typed it again. Project is already initialized. All right. But it's like, is it going to be weird because I had a virtual environment running? That's what I'm wondering. All right, we're getting Django. 5.2. All right. All right, let's see if this website will run. I'm not in the right thing, am I? No, I am. Why did that not work? Because I didn't type Python 3? Yeah. Couldn't import Django. Are you sure it's installed and available in your Python path environment variable? Did you forget to add the virtual environment? So, how do I put this in my Python? How do I get Django into this thing? Tips on starting a tech code channel. UV lock. UV. Shyam, how do I solve this error that I have? ERDII, tips on starting a tech code channel. Start. When you have a problem, when you solve a problem, record a short video, like literally like the YouTube shorts. Just record it with your phone or a camera pointed at the screen. Say, this is the problem. This is how I solved it. Make it as concise as possible. Post it, and just keep doing that. I hope that was helpful. UV lock VMV. Like, I'm gonna try it with pip. So this isn't gonna work either, and I think this is how I messed up on this project. Is like, you build this whole project with a VMV, something happens with a VMV, or something gets messed up, and then like, I was new to coding. I'm still new to coding, but I didn't know how to solve that. So like, so all of a sudden you have this like, I don't know what to call it, a pathing error, and whoops, pip version ERDII, tell me how it goes. Come back, make a comment on my channel, tag me with it so that I can follow you. I want to see how it goes. Love to help. Not that I'm an expert, but I got to 100 subscribers somehow, right? Right, so how do I get that project to work with UV, or is that impossible because I did a bunch of work with pip? That's my question. What? It's weird to have. All right, let's just run this. Sudo apt install python 3 -pip. The weird thing going from Nix to this workflow is is like Nix, everything is kind of in a virtual environment. Everything is its own sort of isolated thing. And so with this, it's like what changes are all these things making to my system that then I'm going to have to go back and change later. That's sort of the thing that I have to adapt to. UV has everything. You don't have to worry about pip anymore, and Python also is managed in UV. Yeah, I saw that Python was managed in it, but you saw the error that I had, right? Like, why? Like, it's saying that I don't have Django. Where is that error? Is it gone now? Okay, too far back. So if I run Python 3 manage.py run server, look at this error that I'm getting. Couldn't import Django. Are you sure it's installed and available in your Python path environment? Like, did you forget to activate a virtual environment? So how do because I installed Django with UV. So, so where is it? Available in your Python path environment variable. Yeah, I did that. See, look, UV add Django. Well, I guess I didn't do that. Did I really not have that? Let's see. If this works. Yeah, no, it still doesn't work, see? Couldn't import Django. All right, we're just going to run this in. So it happens through UV. How? I'm going to have to read up on how UV is different. Failed to spawn manage. Oh, all right, you were right. Manage.py. Oh, interesting. Okay, wait. Raise runtime populate isn't reentrant. Runtime populate isn't reentrant. It still looks like that worked, though. Shyam, you're killing it. You're teaching me how to use UV. I was so excited about UV, and then I was like, had a lot of problems with Nix, and I was like, darn it. So I totally forgot about it until now. What is going on here? So like I was saying, this project is... This is old code. This is code I haven't touched or really looked at in a while. I have similar stuff, but I have a bunch of different versions of this project. It's a mess. It's a mess. To be mass more fundamental underlying issues such as syntax, a bad import, or misconfigured dependency in the application setting their code base. Okay, so this could also be a problem, right? I built this. This was back in like Django 4. So I built this in Django 4, and now I'm running Django 5.2, whatever we installed back there. I think I said it out loud. You should activate VNV with source. What does that mean? You're saying I activate the virtual environment? Plus, why did this not quit out? This is like, is it actually, what is it? It's like home local.server.8000 or something. Like, what's the normal localhost 8000? It would say. It would have said if it was working. You should activate VMV with source. What does that mean? Now I activate a virtual environment with UV. Yeah, I mean, this is what's confusing. I mean, okay. All right. Right, okay. Yeah. This is the problem. I don't know which VNV. It'll be one of these two. It should be one of these two. Okay, so I'll do source. Right now we are in, what directory are we in? Django projects. Bin, activate. All right, this one's active. Now let's go back to where we were. Great, and we'll do Or is that not going to work? Do I now run it with the UV thing? That's my question. Yeah, I couldn't import Django. So UV manage pi run server. UV run manage.py run server. Still getting this error. Use UV sync to get the packages. Do I just run UV sync? I have to pee. I wanted to like get some progress here, but I'm like, am I going to take 3 minutes? Is used to ensure your project's virtual environment is in sync with the other dependencies defined in your PyProject.toml file. I don't think I have a PyProject.toml file. Let's see. Oh wow, I actually do. What's in there? Should we look at the dependencies? How do I even have? Did I make? I must have made this, or something made it. Use GPT for help. Maybe. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Let's not get into that. I probably will not be doing that this stream. Maybe. I'm open to it, but I'm used to ensure your project's virtual environment is in sync with the dependencies defined in PyProject. All right, so I'm just going to try that. UV sync. It did a thing. Will it work now? Still no. Raise runtime error. Populate isn't reentrant. Where is it pulling from? Init. Deinitialize. There you go. ERDII. Yeah, you just got to post. You can't think about it too much. It's easy to think about any one video too much. You got to just keep posting. You're going to learn stuff just by posting. Yeah, share the error on GPT. The thing is I think I actually know the problem. Oh, that's what I was going to do. All right. The problem is that I don't have the right virtual environment thing. But I did. So all this is from a different computer. So if that also messes up like dependencies or whatever, I'm deactivating this VM. And I'm going to go find the other one that I have. If this is because all of this was done on a Mac, then, you know, the thing has to change. I have the code though. So like, what needs to change, right? If I wrote all this on an Apple computer, what needs to change? That's the question, if anything. All right, here's another VMV. We're gonna run this one real quick, and we're gonna see if this works. Or did I already do this? I feel like I didn't. I did not. I'm getting crazy here though. All right, we're in this. This is. Do not do things like this. Is my suggestion. This is Noob Town that I was doing here. This was like my first Django website. It's probably my first, one of my first websites, first real website. There's a UV lock file in here. All right, I'm gonna run this. I know it's not gonna work, or I would imagine this isn't gonna work, and then we'll do back to the UV thing. Yeah, couldn't import Django. I kind of just... you got requirements.txt file. How come I can't see periods? Are you not typing periods? Nothing needs to be changed irrespective of the OS. If you have UV for a project, then it's go. Do I have a requirements.txt file? That's a good question. Not in this one. Doesn't look like it. Noob status. I wonder if I could build it real quick. This project shouldn't be that complicated. What are going to be in the requirements? I'm going to try this thing one more time because why not? I feel like it's not going to work, but what is the command? UV run manage.py run server. Yeah, same problem. Okay. let's do that. That's a good idea. Let's build a requirements file. Let's see if that helps. So which is let's get in here, right? Why is that? Okay. I don't know what just happened. Why is everything terrible? What's going on? It's like Noob Town over here. Oh. Yeah, I haven't gotten that familiar with the TOML file. Like I haven't used it a lot. We're gonna use this other VMV because I like the directory it's in. And then we'll go. All right, what? I gotta figure out what dependencies it needs. What happened here? What happened here? All right, let's do this again. Codium star. Let's see if that works. Boom, we got stuff. ASGI, did I actually use asynchronous? It's the version of Django. That makes sense. So how do I solve that? That's the question. That is the question. Uh-oh. That's a secret key. I'm gonna have to change that. Gonna have to change that before I post the site. This is mostly, so this is copied from this YouTube person. But it's a blend of different things. It's a blend of different websites. And I actually kind of liked where I got it to. Probably won't now when I see it again. All right, I really got to go to the bathroom. BRB 3 minutes, guys. Guys, gals, and everyone else. Okay. Uh, so I think I'm reading everything you wrote, Shyam. I don't know if you're still here. Use the exact version and then it works. The problem is I don't have a requirements file. Right? Like I never create I never create a requirements file for this project. So I don't know what the exact version is. I do, however, have a more recent I'm running on the main folder. I'm thinking. I have a more recent project than this that I actually probably made with a recent version of Django. So I'm considering doing that, but I will try your thing first. So what am I running? UV VNV. A virtual environment already exists at VMV. Do you want to replace it? That's fine. I can replace it. Oh, whoops. Activate with source dot vmv slash bin slash activate. Okay, I guess. Then install dependencies, then run. I don't know what the dependencies are though. Right? Like what are the dependencies? Yeah, forget that. I might be down to do that later, but for now, we are going to try a different project that's it's the same. The goal project has the same goal. It's just built out differently or less. So maybe more in some ways. Where was I? Let's go to, we're gonna go to what I wrote on Nix. Why does it not do that? Like, why does it not autocomplete? Does anybody know? Oh, you're saying, all right, we're going to have one tab for your ideas since I'm moving too fast here because I'm open to trying this stuff. You seem set on this project, on this thing. Let's do, what am I, is that going to work? No, it's not going to work. Why did it do that? Let's do this. Why is it like I don't get no such file directory. Like what's Oh, because I have the thing at the end, right? I think you even said that. Now I'm lost. Okay. Do I need to? No. Such a joke. It's such a joke. Okay, great, we're here. How do we activate this thing? How do I activate the VMV? How do I activate the VMV? I just typed this. Is it source UV VMV? I just type UV VMV. I'm replacing it, sure. UV activate. How do I activate it? Source, yeah, all right. Dot. It's weird that I have to put the dot. Okay. UV add Django. Do this. And now we'll do, and it's not gonna work. Yeah, it still isn't working. I'm still getting the same error. So this is what I'm doing on the other one. Let's do what's written on Nix, and we'll do. Don't ask why the project's name is Women's History. It's like such a. It's a weird story. It's gonna want dependencies, right? Yeah, you sure it's installed? Okay, so what? I wonder if I don't have. Interesting. UV add Django using source. You know where we are in that other one, right, Shyam? Have you also given up on that for now? Source Django bin activate. What? Where am I? Oh, that's why. Okay. All right, we have a VM. Interesting. Oh, there's 2 VMVs in here too. As you can see, this is just my organization is embarrassing for these projects right now. And like, yeah, I have a long way to go. All right, where are we? Oh, interesting. This is odd. Okay. Let's see if this works. Yeah, apparently I don't have Django. This is weird. It's weird that I don't have Django. Let's see. Do I have pip? Pip. I have pip, apparently. I kind of have a feeling it's because, like, on the other thing I installed everything with pip, and now we're trying to do it with UV on, like, a different operating system. Is that crazy? Populate method, the runtime error. Stack Overflow for the populate method, the runtime error. Am I logged into Stack Overflow here? What are you suggesting we search here? Oh, the provy the human, no fun. Wasn't that hard? On this other one, we'll do pip for now. Right. Is that what we're gonna do? The environment is externally managed. What does this mean? Error in the UV tab. That's what I'm searching? Is that what you're telling me to search? I'm like so brain dead right now, apparently. It's too much stuff. Too much stuff. Oh, you're just... Do I just... You just want me to copy and paste the error, maybe? I don't know. That's what I would do. Whoops. This is too bright. I'm about to be solving this problem. The gamma step indicator problem. So I did all this stuff, this brightness stuff, and then I think I uninstalled stuff, and now this is popping up and it won't go away. Look, close. And it comes back. And I think it just wants my geolocation. But I'm like, am I going to be able to lower the brightness? My screen's too bright right now. I need lower brightness. This is an issue that I've like been complaining about for a while and keeps me not working as much. So I really need to solve it, but I haven't yet. I'll probably do some work on the gamma step thing like when I'm not streaming, I guess, maybe. Probably. If gamma step is actually working, since I actually got something working apparently. Maybe. What is that? Is this upvotes? I haven't even been on Stack Overflow in a while. Is this 2? Does that mean 2 people were like, that was great? Try removing the .pyc files that might be around. It's not a bad idea to, I wonder if removing the, removing some sort of files, just the files that it auto creates to make things faster. What are they called? Cache files. Like, is that the Pi cache? Yeah, okay, that's what it's talking about. What do you think, team? Should I kill the cache? That one might make sense. Sham, what do you think? Should I remove the cache? This is interesting. This is caused by a bug in your Django settings somewhere. Unfortunately, Django's hiding the bug behind this generic and unuseful error. Open Django apps registry.py and replace that with that. Will allow Django to keep loading and reveal the actual error. All right, I'll kill the cache. How do we remove these? It's in store. Store Pi cache. Store is like one of my... There's Pi cache everywhere. I'm going to have to write some bash script to remove all this Pi cache. I also like this person's solution over here. Kind of. Where is this, though? Where is this directory? Isn't that's like a command that I can use. I feel like I've liked that before. The where is command. I don't know if I can use it for this. Why? Why do I not get a actual answer? That's not a real... None of this is real. Is it in home? There's that, like, this response. That just means it exists, right? It's... This is the type of stuff that's like, I feel so stupid I do it tomorrow. I'll be like, oh, this is like clearly how to do it. All right, so that's not an option. Let's just start. We'll just start deleting pi cache everywhere. Can we do that? That seems ridiculous. There was some in store. All right, that's gone. Where else is it? We're pi cache hunting team. Maybe static? I guess I had it all in the, whatever this is. It's in ecom. Is it in static? Man, what a mess of a project. I feel like I have the store within a store. All right, where was it I just had? It's in ecom. I saw you type something. I'm gonna look in a second. I just want to remove the cache. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Recursively go inside each directory and remove pi cache. That's what I'm doing, right? I mean, I'm just removing, I'm recursively deleting everything in the directory. Do 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 do. I don't even know where we, like, what. Yeah, that should be everything. That's a couple directories, right? That's all. Where am I even? Yeah, all right. Still no dice. Didn't work. I like this though. Where's this? Where is this? Where is the registry.py file? This is a pain. Where am I in the other one? Where am I in settings.py in the project root directory? What are you saying? What's in the settings.py? Are you saying that's where this is the registry.py? This looks like a directory to me. All right, we'll go to settings real quick. I'm curious about that. I kind of want to. What's ADK? Google ADK. What is that? Some AI business. What'd I do? Line 80? Is that what you're saying? Where's settings? Probably here, right? Do 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 do. Where's 80? How come it doesn't say the line? I need a new text editor. I need Vim. I need to do the NeoVim thing. This goes, if I do that, will it go to 80? How do I go to 80? I forget how to go to 80. thought I just typed in the little thing, but there's probably like a G. Add G. That's the thing. 80G? Not an editor command? What? No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that either. What do I want? I want control tab? Yes. What's command mode? Is that normal mode? 80G. Enter. Set number will show the lines. Where do I type set number? Ah, no. Okay, how do I do that? I don't like, everything's terrible. Quit, exclamation point. What is this set number business? Just says ADG. Oh, okay. If I type ADG, it will just go there. This isn't it. I'm gonna have to delete all this stuff. Well, no, I'm gonna have to delete all of it. I'm gonna have to change some stuff. Because I'm streaming to everybody. Alright, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not in settings. Maybe I misunderstood you. I is insert mode. I am. You goober. Yeah. Escape to exit the command mode? What do you mean? I mean, it's in command mode. But it doesn't matter. You were saying go to line 80 in settings.py. Are you just typing this stuff into an LLM? I think we might be peak for today. This might be a comeback to this thing tomorrow. But I am looking at this because externally managed environment. This is, I don't understand why I can't install Django in a virtual environment. Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Like, what's going on with this? I can't do pip install Django? How do I install pip inside of Python virtual environment? That's my question now. I just want a different, I'll just have my own pip in this one. Like... Oh. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I still, like, it's still not going to get us... Yeah, I mean, you're saying set number. Look, this is thing, and I type set number. I don't know this command that you're on. Not an editor command, set number. What does that mean? But still, this is line 80. It's not what you're talking about. Like, I don't know if you're in an LLM or what, but like, this isn't. This here is not. Where did we have? Let's see. See, it says line 80 will say like if this is what you're saying, like, because this is registry.py. Django apps registry.py. Do I have that file? You're like, I don't know why you're saying go in settings.py and around line 80 replace this. So I need to go to registry.py. This is something just clicked with me, I think. But I don't. Right, there is no, I don't see a registry.py file. Like, I don't know where this is. It's in Django? Like, where's the Django directory? And I search it, I tried that already. Because registry does not exist. Well, raised runtime populate isn't entrant. Well, I guess let's see if the error gives us indication on where it would be. Site packages, Django. Oh, interesting. All right, well, let's see. Okay. We'll do this. We'll copy this directory. So I gotta do no such file directory. Why? That's weird. Like, what is this? This error that we've been getting is in this directory. So, like, why can't we go to it? Did I type in something wrong? It ends with Django. Django's a directory, right? Like, why can't I go to this directory? I saw you type something. Give me a sec. Oh, I can't go to the directory because I'm already... Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. That was silly of me. Okay, we're here. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. All right, so it says go to registry.py. Yeah, that's not a file. When is this from? 1 year, 1 month ago? I mean, all right. It's replaced the recent versions of Django to settings. All right, well, it should be here then, right? Shouldn't it still be in this Django directory? Apps config. Oh, wait. It is apps. It's in apps. We're in Django. Okay, yeah. There it is. All right. Just typing in random stuff off the internet. All right. Now we're going to go to line 80. It's completely related to packages not installed properly. You don't have to abort VNV. What are you saying? I finally found this thing that's in Stack Overflow. So I was going to change it to try and find the error more clearly. That was my plan. But I don't this is like an obvious, this I've fixed before. I don't know what's yeah, Shyam says sure. Sure, try that. This is so funny. This is like such a funny rabbit hole we've found ourselves in. Sure, let's just mess with Django like system files. These aren't system files, but you know what I mean. There's too much stuff open here. We got too much stuff open. Let's get gone all this. What a funny, like, coding sesh, man. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one. That one's for our other option. And then replacing this kind of scares me. I guess I'll remember I'll have done it. But this is the type of thing that I'm gonna forget and then it's gonna cause problems later. But let's see. Let's see how it goes. So we're replacing this. Uh-oh. I don't like that. I'm quitting out because I didn't know where the indent started, and I wanted to know where the indent started. Okay, it starts at this hashtag. Whoops, no, I don't want insert mode. Let's see. All right. We did the thing. Now what are we running, team? Oh, now we are running the same command again, right? I saved that. We're gonna run the same command again. This is great. We got a new thing. Cannot import name category from partially initialized module store models. Most likely due to a circular import. Yeah, Shyam, you're right. This is you. The project we're working on is from a year ago. I didn't like. I didn't know what those were then. Maybe I knew requirements. Maybe I'd use that once. But yeah, man. I know what those are, but it's not even I haven't even used those. I've just used those out of a textbook. I'm fairly fresh. I have a very built out idea in my head. I know it's possible. I'm very excited about this idea. If you want to look at the first video in the series, I don't know if I explained it that well there. At some point I can go back over it. But I think it's a great idea. I think it's really... Yeah, I've heard of Fast API. I haven't used it. I've used Flask. I don't know if Django is even appropriate for this project. Well, it seems appropriate to me, but the project is basically ephemeral content, which you can pay for. It's pay per ephemeral content thing. So if you wrote a piece and you could just charge 30 cents for it and I could pay you directly, so it's a content marketplace. That's the idea. So that's what we're building. I don't know what's going to be best. I'm open to different technologies, but I am just going to keep plowing forward. I want to get a minimum viable product built. I want to build this thing. I want to get it out there. I want to get people paid for their knowledge and their stories and whatnot. There's no I'm glad you think it's cool. There's nothing. Content is not very democratized right now. So I'm very excited about this. This is an idea I've had for 5 years. And it's pretty clear in my head. And I think it's going to be, I think it has the potential to be really, really big. Okay. Import error. Cannot import category from partially initialized module. And the models.py. So is this the right? Where are my models? So models is is that something? I'm trying to remember if that's something that gets, if that will have to do with, why is the pi cache here? I thought I removed the pi cache. what directory is that? Maybe it probably created more. It probably created more. I'm trying to remember the model. Models is just a part of Django. It's like a part of models. I forget what models are right now. Models have to do with views. Choose fast API. Getting to run faster ASAP. Message retracted. Yeah, it's the make migrations thing. So should I just make new migrations? That is what the models. Yeah, okay, maybe that'll work. I'm just like so. Where am I? Python manage.py make migrations. Is that one word? Does anyone remember? It looks like it made migrations, maybe. No, did I get the same error? Did it make, what happened? I'm running it again. I'm getting the same error for it. Cannot import category from partially initialized module. Circular import. What's a circular import? I'm tempted to just type that into, You know what I bet I did? I'm trying to remember. I bet I edited this file. I was trying to do something and I broke the code. I guarantee that's what, okay. My guess is that is what's happened. Because I was like I was trying to edit the site in some way. I didn't really understand Django. And I broke the code. This is, I feel like I want to stop soon, but I've been feeling that way. I guess I just keep going. All right. What is a circular import in Django? More modules depend on each other, creating a loop where each module tries to import from the other before the importing module has finished initializing. Oh, I totally did. I just took one of these. I don't even know. What are these? What? Okay, this is a class. This is a function. What parts? These are class attributes. How does Python work? Models, foreign keys, round delete, cascade. I bet I took one of these fields, one of these lines, a line that is like this, and I bet I copied it and I pasted it somewhere else in here. Or something like that. Thinking that was how I did something when it was not, in fact, how you do something. I think that's going to be it for the trying to solve the coding portion. It was fun working with you, Shyam. I hope you've subscribed. I hope to see you again. One module calls it, and the other module calls it driving to a loop. Yeah. I don't have the capacity to go through the code right now. I guess, like, it's here. I should probably put this. I don't know if I can put this on GitHub. Like, a lot of this is someone else's code. So how does that work? How does the ownership work of these things? Do you guys know? Check where is category used. You want to keep going. You're just like you're on the code train right now. Will it be from models? Like, cuz models pulls from something else. Doesn't it? Will it be in this .py file or will it be in like forms? You know what I mean? Do you know what file it's going to be in? Will it be in views? I don't see anything that says category. I could just keyword search, right? No results. No results here either. Yeah, this has been, I don't know, this has been a bit of a, it feels like a bit of a mess, but it's whatever. It won't always, it's not always messy, it won't always be like this. It's just not. Sometimes it's like this, especially when I'm being a goober, which I think I kind of am. This is helpful. Check the error once and then we can track the issue. I'm running out of steam, Shyam. This is the error. From dot models, import category, customer, product, order, profile, post. Cannot import category from partially initialized model. It's partially initialized. And I can't initialize it because I get this same error, right? Or I can't make the migration. I will leave the error. Should I leave the error? I don't know if I know UV. I've used it once. Can I import name category from partially initialized module? Store models. Store dot models? I do have a store. All right, so that was, I mean, we were in there though, right? Where's store? Oh. Interesting. I just realized there could be cache in here too. This is a mess. Why is this so crazy? Do I have two different projects open here? Maybe. Here's store.models. Wow. Yeah. I keyword search for category and I get nothing. So this is the problem with, like, this error is probably coming from somewhere else. Templates, no. Migrations. I wonder if I can remove these migrations. Anyway, we got to give it a break. I usually break pretty often when I code, but this is, I don't know, this is a weird night. This is a weird day, weird stream. Raise runtime populate isn't, yeah, we posted that in a chat. Shyam. So Shyam, I have a tradition on this channel of going to people's YouTubes. We will not save. I don't know if we did anything. We don't need to save. Going to the chat's YouTubes. Because that's what it's all about. It's all about everybody, right? Sham, you were the first to talk. We'll go to you first. Go to channel. We'll go to ERDII. Go to channel. And we'll go to full stack army. Go to channel. Oh, you don't like it? You don't want me to go to your channel? Is that what that means? I can not go to it if you don't want. We'll look at full stack army and ERDII. Full stack army. For masterful full stack development. Okay, full stack makes tutorials maybe? It's cool. Cool. I got no comments, but full stack can come back and ask questions if I got no comments on the thing. What is this? Oh, you're biting your fingernails? I wouldn't worry about it too much, man. They're just YouTube channels. I don't expect, a lot of people, wow, ERDI has a ton of subscribers. Most of the people on YouTube, like, who come here have like 0 subscribers or 1 subscriber, or at least that's how it'd been with a lot of my streams. I was streaming, my setup wasn't that great. What did ERDI, tips on starting a tech code channel? ERDII is trolling me, man. It was trolling. Look at this. Can I get some tips on starting a channel? What? Is this a fake, like, this, is he, like, what's the 100, how do you have 168,000 subscribers and only 58,000 views? I'm very confused about what this is. Is this like, you know what I bet happened? Someone's ERDII might have bought this channel from someone. That's my guess. I'm very confused at what this is. Does anybody have any ideas? Some Fortnite. That's my guess. Or like someone gave this person this channel. Or this is like fake. I don't know how you fake subs on YouTube. That seems... I'm like tempted to... None of these have any views though. Like this has 1.5k views. So yeah, this is a bot channel. That's my guess. Shyam, finally to Shyam. Guranath. Shyam's been on the YouTube for a while. Shyam, why don't you make videos? You know some stuff. Strongly recommend. Strongly recommend making some videos. It was awesome having you here today. You got your playlist. Am I still streaming? Test. I don't know if I'm streaming. It just said that I disconnected and that I came back. So I don't know if am I streaming? Can you hear me? Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I don't know if this playlist is, this is just just have a playlist here. I don't know if you mean to have that, but you can set playlists to private if you don't. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to be, I'll probably be streaming. I mean, I'm going to keep working on this project. You can see on the channel I have other projects that I'm working on. But yeah, I hope to see people here again. Hope to see you again, Shyam. I'm out for today. And if you have any like brilliant ideas about what we did here today, just come back and leave a comment on the video or something later. I still read all the comments. So I don't have Twitch. I don't Twitch. I don't know why. Well, I guess I do. Like, I just don't. I'm not familiar. I don't see why I would do it. Does it make sense? Should I stream to Twitch too? How does this work? I don't know. How can you call me? Are you asking what my name is? Or are you asking like how we can communicate with a phone like thing? What else do I have to close here? I'm tempted to go change that that line back in Django. You just said yes. You can call me T. Just the character T is cool. Shyam is a cool name. Yeah. All right, this is the first OBS stream. First stream with this mic. This was great. I enjoyed it. I hope I'm not addicted. All right, peace, everybody. See you in the next one.